Okay, alright, so I'm making this video for myself, and for those that are watching this, I am literally just wanting to get all the stuff that's on my mind about the Obi Wan Kenobi series, especially like watching episode 5 now. It is proven to me that episode 5 with the Obi Wan Kenobi series, that Disney has no idea what they're doing, no idea how writing happens, how to tell a cohesive story that leads into something. And honestly, it's come to this point now where death means absolutely nothing to Disney. It is, oh my god. All right, so let's talk about this. All right, Obi Wan Kenobi series, six episode series. We are on episode 5 now. A lot of people have been tuning out. A lot of people have been having criticisms ever since the series has started. And I will say this, man, the writing for this series is atrocious. The writing in this is really bad. Now I know in the beginning, Disney Star Wars, Disney came out, and Lucasfilm came out, defending Moses Ingram against racist, comments going towards her on Instagram or whatever. And the funny thing is about that is that I would say 99% of the Star Wars fan base saying, yeah, we agree with you, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, whatever. Moses Ingram should not be getting attacked as the person, as her, as an actress. You can criticize the character, which I think a lot of people had criticism with her character the first 2 episodes, because I'll even admit it right here, Reva in the first 2 episodes just was not doing it for me. Not a likable character by any means. Past the first 2 episodes, I don't have a huge issue with her character whatsoever, but you can definitely tell that Disney and Lucasfilm was trying to portray the criticisms of this series towards one thing and not towards the other thing that I would say the consensus of the Star Wars fandom, fan base, whatever that might be, is consisting of saying, yeah, the writing in this series is not good. The writing in this series is not great whatsoever. And I want to get into some of the things that have just driven me up a wall to where I have got to make this video. I got to talk about episode 5, because with this series and the way that it's going, it's just not doing it. For whatever it is that Lucasfilm and Disney think they're trying to do, or whatever story they're trying to tell, it is not being told well whatsoever in the Obi Wan Kenobi series. And honest to God, I go into my argument of, whether I'm criticizing the Metacritic, scoring and reviewing and how they're doing that, or the review bombing on Rotten Tomato. This series, now in episode 5, we have one more episode to go in this little mini series. There has been no argument whatsoever on the reason why this series needed to exist whatsoever. And honestly, and when it comes to the canon wise, when it comes to episode 4, episode 3 and episode 4, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense whatsoever when it comes to Leia's character asking Ben Kenobi for help, and the relationship that Obi-Wan Kenobi had with, her parents. But even when it comes to the meeting with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, just the dialogue and the way that the series is reflecting into episode 4, there's just some things that just don't make sense. And it honestly has to go back to the writing of this series and not being able to tell a cohesive story. Yeah, you can do some action stuff. And again, we'll get into this. It's really great to see the Clone Wars stuff. It's really great to see Hayden Christensen. It's really great to see Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor portray these things in the Clone Wars series era. I think that's what a lot of people were wanting in this series. But what we are getting with the storytelling is just atrocious. And it just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense whatsoever. And we'll get into some of that stuff. But I honestly, I saw this picture on Twitter, and this is exactly how I feel about the series. At this point, yeah, I felt like after episode maybe 3 and 4, I was like, okay, you know what? We're halfway through. Might as well just finish the series. At this point now, after watching episode 5, this is how I feel. I am begrudgingly like, you know what? We got one more episode to go. Might as well watch the damn thing. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it whatsoever. But like I said, look, when it comes to episode 5, a lot of people were very excited. The positive things you'll see about this episode is that it's great to see Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi in the series actually portraying, the Clone War era thing. I think that's what a lot of people were wanting. Even the parts where you see Darth Vader, in the fight that he has with Reva, is great to see. Those are the things. Those action pieces are stuff that people are wanting to see. But we're gonna get into some of the goofy stuff that's happening, whether that is being, whether that is being the stormtroopers that are at point blank range shooting at the resistant fighters and not hitting them at point blank range, or just a simple fact that, well, Reva was stabbed. Reva was stabbed in the chest, in the torso, in the gut, whatever, right there, right there. But this is not the first time that she's been stabbed in the gut. This is the second time. In the TV show, it shows that she gets stabbed during Order 66 by Anakin Skywalker, Lord Vader, Darth Vader, in the prequel era. During Order 66, he stabs her again. Now, in the show, she says that she was, playing dead. She got stabbed, and she was just, playing dead, waiting, apparently waiting for people to just, leave, sensing that all the Padawans around her were dead and cold. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, you got stabbed in the chest, and this is now the second time. I'm sorry. I apparently we are just foregoing that Qui-Gon Jinn getting stabbed by Darth Maul. I'm totally not understanding what is Disney, my man. Look, I get it. You know what? You brought back the Inquisitor because the Inquisitor got stabbed in the chest, and it doesn't make sense canon wise when it comes to the Inquisitor being in Rebels. I'm not getting it. How okay? How do we go from Reva getting stabbed and killed in Order 66 because she has a flashback as Darth Vader is stabbing her. Flashbacks is to Anakin stabbing her with a lightsaber, which again, even that, her knowing that that's Darth Vader, seeing Anakin, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There's nothing passed on that she finds out that Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader, whatever. But again, I'm not understanding this. Like, I get it. People are nitpicking stuff here and there. People would be, nitpicking, the character, the little girl that plays Leia. I actually have no issue with her whatsoever. The one actress that, gives her life with a thermal detonator, have no issue with that. Honestly, I think Obi Wan Kenobi has been kind of a coward this entire series, but he's starting to get his balls underneath him. I get it. There's a lot of nitpicks here and there, but I'm just, this is me, not even a nitpick. This is just a major continuity issue that I'm seeing with this series, because I'm not understanding how you go to the prequels where Qui-Gon Jinn gets stabbed in the chest, in the stomach, whatever it might be, to the Grand Inquisitor getting stabbed right about here. I know there's a two stomach argument. I really don't give a damn. To Reva getting stabbed in the chest. Exactly where? I would say even worse because it's at a downward angle. At least for Qui-Gon, it was through and through, like straight through. For this, I mean, it's at an angle. I mean, his spine is involved in this. How does she survive? Not only when Darth Vader stabs her like this, but in a flashback to Order 66 where Anakin does it to her again. Does Darth Vader stab the hole? Does she have a hole there? Then he just pushes through the hole that's already there. I have no idea. This does not make sense whatsoever at all to Star Wars canon. And honestly, looking back at, Order 66, when Palpatine was fighting, the Jedi Masters with Mace Windu and Kit Fisto and all that stuff, are those Jedi Masters alive? Because, yeah, Palpatine punctured some of them, impaled them, and then like, are they alive? Or, when it comes to slashing, like, somebody slashing with a lightsaber, I would say is less lethal than getting impaled by a hot beam laser. I'm so sorry. I'm making this video just talking about how stupid this entire idea is. Disney Star Wars has no idea what's going on. Somehow, Qui-Gon is not able to live through this. Reva, the Inquisitor, is able to live through it. Reva is able to live through it twice. The entire Jedi Order that had been stabbed, shot by lasers, or impaled by, lightsabers, they're all dead. But somehow this lady lived twice. What? Look, man. Yeah. I know there's talks of, you know, Reva having her own TV show or whatever. I don't think she's up to that as a character. As a character, nothing against the actress. As a character, Reva is just not there to where she should have her own series. No. Again, you know, you have Andor coming out. I don't know how many people are excited about Andor. You know, whatever. I mean, he was okay in Rogue One. Mandalorian, a new character, and is able to build up a presence with that. But when it comes to us seeing Reva, I mean, at this point, she must be invincible. Like, how does she die? Like, she's been impaled twice by a lightsaber. How in the world is she unkillable? I don't know. I'm just... The series makes no sense. The writing is really bad. And it's funny to know that we've gotten to this point now when it comes to the Obi Wan Kenobi series. Nothing has gone out here to where this TV show, this TV series, has made an argument on why it should exist. There's none. With the bad writing, it is just awful. Now, the funny thing is that, you know, again, like I said, Disney and Lucasfilm were trying to defend Moses Ingram about stuff. This has nothing to do with the actress. With what the criticism I've been seeing that people have with the series, it has nothing to do with her as an actress. It might have something to do with her character. But at this point in episode 5, I don't think you're seeing anything to where it's criticizing her as a character besides just the storytelling of how the hell does this make sense storytelling wise, but between the other shows, between the other movies. How does this make sense? Now I get it. We're talking about Star Wars. Doesn't make sense. But as somebody that is really passionate about Star Wars, I enjoy it. Dude, this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And it all has to do with storytelling. Lucasfilm and Disney just, for some reason, at least in my personal opinion, has no idea how to tell a story. And it just does not make sense. To me, Star Wars is just on a straight decline when it comes to storytelling. And with episode 5, that was pretty much slapping me in the face, saying, yes, this Obi Wan Kenobi series makes no sense. We have one more episode to go, and somehow Reva is going to be getting up again from being impaled by a lightsaber to go and hunt Luke Skywalker down, I guess. What in the world is this series? Anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the series? What do you guys think about my opinion about it? And does it make sense to you? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day. Look forward to talking to you guys all next time.